Be inspired with the success stories of businessmen and entrepreneurs because here, in Business Narrated, success is worth sharing. Come and join me on this story. Mang Inasal is a local Filipino restaurant which serves a variety of Filipino-inspired dishes. One of its best sellers is a chicken barbecue paired with their unli-rice. Mang Inasal is an Ilonggo term, a dialect in the Philippines, which means Mr. Barbecue. The restaurant was originally owned by Edgar Sia. Let's look at the founder's life story. Edgar Sia was born in Iloilo City in 1977. He is the eldest among three siblings. His father is half Chinese, while his mother is a half Japanese. Thus the nickname Injap, from Inchik, a Filipino pejorative for a Chinese person, and Jap from Japanese. Even at a young age, Injap was a hard-working man. He was already used to doing work, knowing that hard work is essential to success. It also occurred that when he was a student, he would spend his hours after school manning his parents' grocery store. It was his training ground to managing a business. He once mentioned in an interview that, while many of my friends were playing or riding their bikes, I would be moving inventory and counting soap. As young as he was at that time, he already knew bits of knowledge about running a business. His parents wanted him to take up business management in college, but he wanted to be an architect. He then took up architecture at the University of San Agustin in Iloilo, but later on dropped out and then started his own business. At age 20, he started a laundry business and a photo developing center. Mang Inasal, a fast-growing fast food chain in the Philippines. In 2003, he came up with the idea of opening a chicken barbecue fast food restaurant. His father did not agree at first, but after Injap had persuaded him, he eventually let him borrow 2.4 million as a capital. It was in December 2003 when he opened his first Mang Inasal restaurant in an unoccupied 250 square meter space in Robinson's Mall car park in Iloilo. Their marinated barbecue chicken, wrapped in banana leaves and paired with unli-rice, was a big hit for the Ilonggos. It was instantly loved by the locals that the fast food restaurant eventually branched out to the rest of Visayas and Mindanao, with 26 outlets and later on in Manila and Luzon, the country's capital city. Manila was a make or break city for them. He was not familiar with the city because he was born and raised in Iloilo, a province, and only visited Manila a few short times. He knew he was up for a challenge in expanding his business, but he was strong-willed. Then, the restaurant was a big hit even to the Manileños. With further innovations, they have started offering food which was Filipino-inspired dishes usually found in familiar restaurants such as sisig, grilled pork, bangus, palabok, and halo-halo. Variety of dishes can also be found in their restaurants. Mang Inasal also gave endless opportunities to locals, not just through offering jobs in the restaurant, but also through sourcing banana leaves from places in Guimaras Islands and bamboo sticks from Iloilo. In 2009, Mang Inasal ballooned to over 100 branches, thus catching the attention of Tony Tan Kachong. a Filipino businessman who was the founder and chairman of Jollibee Foods Corporation, owner of the famous fast food chain in the Philippines. Kak Chong got interested in Sia's Mang Inasal, that in 2010, Kak Chong's corporation acquired 70% of Mang Inasal's shares for 3 billion pesos. And in 2016, he sold the remaining 30% of Mang Inasal to Jollibee Food Corporation for 2 billion pesos. After JFC's acquisition of Mang Inasal, Sia then invested in banking and health maintenance. He also continued his partnership with Kak Chong by co-founding Double Dragon Properties, a real estate company that aims to develop city malls in the smaller cities of Visayas and Mindanao. Mang Inasal is a fast-growing fast food chain in the Philippines, having over 600 branches in the country as of 2019. Their food has become a staple in the country and also became a go-to food for many. It can be considered as Sia's magnum opus. With the success of his business, Sia was held the youngest billionaire in the Philippines in 2011. He was only 34 years old at that time, and as of 2019, he has gained a total net worth of $400 million. Who could have thought that a trivial man from the province of Iloilo will be a billionaire this day? Hard work paid off Sia well. He was a risk taker and a hard worker, thus making him what he is today. Our takeaway? Success is both taking risks and working hard. In Business Narrated, we aim to inspire people through success stories. If you were encouraged by this video, support us through pressing the like button and subscribing to our channel. And if you want others to get inspired too, please share this video. See you on the next business.